Hello everyone, I'm here with my boyfriend today because we both read the same manga, which is
Brides by Kaoru Mori.
Can you tell I couldn't pronounce the author, so I was like, I'll get you to say it. So I'm going to give you a brief plot summary of this and then we're going to go into our separate thoughts and feelings about it. So it is a manga, I made notes. It's set in the 19th century in Asia. Our main character is called Amir. She's a woman who's 20 and she's just married a 12-year-old boy. But culturally, that's kind of okay. It's seen as okay, it's not illegal or anything. She has to go and live with his family in a different village because she has married him. So the book is really about her trying to fit in with his family and where her place is. And at 20, she's considered too old to be able to have loads of children. But I felt it was like a series of mini adventures that her and the boy go on. And the marriage wasn't talked about that much, it was more of a friendship.
Yeah.
You got the odd scenes where she was trying to get a little bit sexual with him because she sees as her husband and she should be able to, and obviously he's a 12-year-old boy and he was like, what the heck are you doing? Which was a bit like, ugh.
Was that your reaction to it?
That was my reaction to it. I was like, oh god, sweetheart, stop. The art style in this is gorgeous. It's so detailed and beautiful. So I've actually filmed some clips of the art, so I'll put them in here. So here is a closer look at the art style and you can just see how much detail is all over the clothing. And this picture is of some wood carvings and these carvings are all over the houses. This is what the houses are actually made of. And this is a good example of how the book kind of looks. So all the pictures are sliced up at different angles and different sizes, and some of them don't have any dialogue in them, and I think it worked incredibly well. I can literally flip through the whole book because they're all beautiful. I love the double spread ones as well, and this is them just sitting in their room, he's playing the guitar, and all over the floor they have these beautiful rugs, all of different designs, and wall hangings of rugs. It's just a gorgeous book to look at. It's absolutely stunning.
Well, yeah, I thought the art style was absolutely stunning. It was one of the things that drew me to it first off. Like, caught my eye about it. Like the level of detail.
It's just good, and it's a detail that I feel from the manga I've read I haven't seen in manga. That level of gorgeous detail. If you're a fan of Chris Riddell, so he illustrated Coraline, but he has his own series Goth Girl, you'll love this. So there you go. I really liked it. I thought it was really lovely, nice. It wasn't as gritty as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be more about her kind of having to fit in and not knowing her place, but she fitted in very well. I liked her character as well, the main character, because she wants to please everyone and she wants everyone in the boys' family to like her, but then she's also very individual, so she dresses differently from them because she's from a different village and she doesn't change the way she dresses to fit in with them. And then she like hunts and they don't really hunt. And she's very badass.
More traditional, I think.
Yeah, and she's just very set in her, like, she doesn't change herself to fit in with his family. She's just herself and that's it. And I liked that uniqueness of her. I loved the grandmother character who kind of comes in and saves the day and it's very wise. I loved it. This is originally published in Japanese and so it has been turned into English. What did you think of the author who did the illustrations or the author of the whole thing?
Yeah, well, again, like it's quite rare, I think, even nowadays to see a female manga artist. And a bit of an unusual subject matter as well.
Yeah, and then at the end she has kind of like a mini manga thing, a few pages that she's drawn and talks about why she did this and why she set it in Asia and kind of she just loves that culture and wanted to write more about it.
Yeah, a little chibi comic at the end.
Yeah.
Notes from the author.
And that was really sweet, I felt.
I suppose the other thing is hardback.
It's a hardback, yes. And mangas you don't often see in hardback, do you? Like a normal novel, it will get published in hardback and then paperback if like publishers think it's going to do well. Whereas this is a hardback manga.
It's the first I've ever seen. Again.
Yeah, it's weird. So obviously they have a lot of, you know, which I think they should, love for it because it is fantastic. I can't say enough good things about it, and there's not like a major storyline within it because at the beginning she marries him very early on, so it would have been nice to have a book before this, the build up of you're going to marry a 12-year-old boy, you're an old wife, and him having to deal with that as well. It's like a series of it could have been like a serialised comic and put together and I would have believed that's what it was.
At the same time there's a lot of cultural detail and it gives you a real feel for
this is like a historical fiction manga and she has done so much research, don't you think, on this.
So she's very passionate about it.
Another thing we were just talking about is it's not told from anyone's point of view. So although Amir, this woman who's 20, marrying this 12-year-old, it's her kind of moving to the village in her life, it is not told from her point of view. It's not told from anyone's. So you are a step back from everything that happens. There's a lot of scenes in it where Amir isn't in it, so it can't be told from her point of view. And I thought that was good because you felt like a member of the village, a member of the family there, and it wasn't too distancing, but I thought it was an interesting thing to do, to be honest with you, because she could have easily told it from Amir's point of view, and that could have been it, and it could have still been good, but because she wanted to put other scenes within it, I thought it was a very kind of brave thing to not tell it from anyone's point of view, but it worked really well in the end.
I think by Central Asia they mean Mongolia. Actually.
Yeah, because all the sentence in the book is Central Asia, 19th century, that's it. So you don't actually know where, but you thought.
I think so, just based on the sort of nomadic culture and some of the fashion in it potentially as well is quite Mongol. This is one of the best new mangas that I've picked up in a very long time. In fact, like without a doubt, I'd recommend it to absolutely anybody.
Yeah, you read it and then he kept bugging me and being like, have you read Brides, Hannah? Hannah, it's on the shelf. Have you read it? I didn't have that much of like an interest in it really, did I? But you were just like, you need to read it, it's really good. And I'm so glad I read it now.
Okay, so good taste I have to say.
Just read it, like it's really good. I think it's good, do you?
Yeah.
I loved it, I thought it was really good. And you really connect to Amir, even though you're not getting it from her point of view. There's something about the way it's been written that you really want Amir to be okay. I'm just like, I want you to be okay. That's the end of the video. Feel free to leave your thoughts and feelings down below. Hope you have a great day and I'll see you very soon.